So I'd like to start by saying that this video comes from a place of, I suppose, personal frustration with the way that Roblox moderation and Roblox support works, just in general and as a whole, and more specifically an experience that myself and mostly my brother got the pleasure of dealing with recently. But that experience was more of a final push towards making a video of this nature rather than being the entire reason for it. Without meaning to sound like I'm just going poopy all over Roblox, it's absolutely no secret that there is a whole bunch of flaws when it comes to the way that their moderation runs. And it's been that way for a while, and pretty much for as long as I can remember. How long specifically isn't something I'm aware of, but the fact that it has problems in the first place is already somewhat of a large problem. But hear me out, guys, there is a bigger problem going on right now. The fact that you haven't completed the following task. Please make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe if you too think the Roblox moderation system has some problems. So I suppose we can pedal backwards a little bit and go back to what I was saying about what my brother and I got the joy of experiencing a week or so ago. All of this started when my brother forgot his pin in the settings tab on Roblox. Yeah, this whole video and this mini rant was entirely prompted by that demon of a setting. Now, for some reason there is no option for something like forgot pin on Roblox, you know, like a forgot password kind of thing. So what we decided he had to do was contact Roblox support through their email, or what he thought was their email, which is when they told him, or a bot told him, that they don't do support directly through the email anymore and that he was to use the contact form at roblox.com/support. Blah blah blah, boring stuff out of the way. He filled the form in and did a couple of days of waiting. The first response email we received was a basic request for any evidence that my brother does in fact own the account in question. But you see, here is where the whole series of problems began, and it's all downhill from here, my friends. So one of my main concerns in the way that they handled our situation was the fact that whilst they were waiting for proof of account ownership, they just straight up locked the account. When I say locked, what I mean is they disabled the two-factor authentication on it and also reset the password, which in turn raised red flags for both of us, because when you see that in your emails but you didn't request that to happen, your mind instantly jumps to a conclusion of, oh, it must be hacked. But we kind of just remained collected, calm and chill, and realised two things that made us think Roblox themselves locked that account. First of all, it got disabled within the same minute of Roblox sending their support email response, and second of all, the account remained offline the whole entire time. Hey, I'm no genius over here, but for a hacker to disable the two-factor, they obviously need to be on the account, resulting in it being in the online state. So the way that they locked this whole entire account without saying a single word about them doing so, that's just a really concerning way to go about doing that. Anyway, in the midst of all this happening, we sent away all the proof of ownership exactly as they had requested. In the meantime, my brother had an alt account that he could use and play on, but when each Roblox game has saved data that saves directly through your account, it's not like it transfers between accounts. But moving swiftly forward, a couple of days later was when the next email came through, and my god, how can they possibly mess up this badly? The second email they sent after almost a week since the original contact form was exactly the same as the first one, like literally word for word the same. The only thing that was different between the two was the person from Roblox that sent them, but I'm gonna place my bets on they are not actually people, but instead just bots sending automated responses. Thank you, Megan and Nina, very cool. Still, with this email being exactly the same, that means they asked for proof of account ownership a couple of days after it already got sent to them. We questioned that a little bit, but there wasn't really anything we could do besides send that proof over to them yet again for the second time. So here we are currently at the second time they've requested proof that my brother owns his own account, even after that proof has been sent directly to them. We've gone through the whole experience and the scare of the account being locked and appearing to be hacked, although thank god it wasn't. But another real concerning thing is that this is also the point where they unlocked the account. Yay! It's a miracle, they finally did something good. They unlocked the account and gave it back to my brother like nothing had ever happened, except that's not quite how it went down. The same thing happened again. The evident lack of communication is proving to be the mother of all problems here. Yeah, Roblox unlocked the account, but again, they didn't say one single word about them doing so. We didn't even realise it was until one it had been around 2 weeks since this whole ordeal started, and so my brother was asking me if I knew any admins that I could contact for further assistance. I told him to try getting back into his account just one more time, and it just worked. Like there was never a problem in the first place, it worked. The last we had heard from Roblox was that email of them requesting proof of ownership for the second time, no follow-up saying anything like thanks for that, your account is available to use again or something, just anything. Although the emails that we did get appeared to be very automated and like they came from some kind of bot, and I would be very surprised if these came from a real life living and breathing human being. Look, I completely understand that Roblox are trying their best, and especially at a time like this where I imagine support reports are as high as they've ever been, and they are also just trying to keep everyone safe, every account safe, and really ensure that they get proof of account ownership and anything like that. And I would give them that benefit of the doubt if the moderation system had only recently become a much worse area of Roblox, but their support and moderation as a whole has been god awful for just about as long as I can remember. Again, I really don't want to seem like I'm hating on them, but a lot of how they handle things really worries me for so many different reasons. I just really hope that their next stop in updating the platform, making things more modern, and improving anything that they possibly can is the moderation system, and more specifically the Roblox support area, and that they don't prioritize something like moving faces this time around. And it's real sad to say that what me and my brother just experienced is nowhere near as bad as Roblox support can get. But anyway, let me know what you guys think of the Roblox moderation system and how you think they can improve in that area. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.